There's just so much to do, and I'm so excited for it. But since the weather's rainy and dreary, I guess we're going to do something inside instead. So let's make some cornbread. I'm going to use Jiffy. I have 4 boxes here. I'm going to make Jiffy cornbread 2 different ways. So you can do it in the oven, in a cast iron, or muffins. So my son loves them in muffin form, and I love them cast iron because they just have a nice crisp crunch to them, and they're just amazing. So I'm going to show you what I do. There's a secret ingredient in them that make them amazing. So we are going to do 4 boxes. It's way more than we need, but we're going to do a dozen of the muffins, and then the rest is going to go in a cast iron. So we're just going to dump all 4 in here. Each box needs 1 egg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wash my hands. All right, 4 boxes of Jiffy, 4 eggs, and the secret is sour cream. So we have 8 ounces here of sour cream, and we're going to do 2 of these. I would do 1 of these for 2 boxes, but we're going to do a big batch. So we're going to do a total of 16 ounces of sour cream. Just put it in there. Usually I use almond milk for everything, but I have some cow milk to get used up. I made potato soup and have a lot of this left over. I'm not measuring at all. You'll see why. We're just going to put it in. Stir. We want it to be runny. You'll see why. Okay. Make sure it's all mixed up and the sour cream is mixed up as well. You don't want it to be clumpy. So all mixed and no big clumps left. And you're going to have a liquidy consistency. You can see there. Then you just leave it. You let it sit for 10 minutes, and then you come back to it, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll get it in the oven. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I got the cast iron out, and I put it in the oven to get hot. And we're going to get it out real quick. Oh, hope I didn't burn the oil. Okay, so you want this to get hot and the oil to get hot. You just put a little bit of avocado oil or whatever you got in the pan. And let me put it back in for just a sec because we're going to fill these up first. So look, remember how it was all liquid before? So the secret is sour cream, and you have to let this sit for 10 minutes. The box don't tell you that. Nothing in the instructions tell you that. You put it in the oven right away, you end up with flat, crusty, weird cornbread. It's not any good. So you do sour cream and you let it sit for 10 minutes. It has to sit like you're making pancakes. And then, look at this. Makes all the difference in the world to the final product. See that? And you don't got to measure. It don't matter. It don't matter how much milk you use. It's going to thicken up, and it's going to be amazing. So it's just Jiffy, eggs, milk, sour cream. Mix it up real good until it's real liquidy. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Boom. You can fill it right to the top or a little below. Whatever you feel like doing. Let's see. Try to get them all pretty close to the same. Okay, boom. A dozen of them done. So I'm going to stick them in here. The box says 400 for the oven, so the oven's at 400 now. And I know that cast iron's hot, so let me put a towel down to move it over here. And let's see how long it says. 15 to 20 minutes if you're using muffins like this picture here. 15 to 20 minutes. So it might be a little bit longer in the cast iron. Let's see if I had it in there long enough. It's going to start sizzling. It is. Can you hear that? Little tss. So don't bother making it in any other kind of dish. Just get you one of these. Get you a cast iron or muffins. And it is going to change the way you eat cornbread. It's amazing. My son likes it when I add a bit of sugar, which I forgot until just now. So he's not going to get them as sweet as he prefers them, but he'll still love them. It'll be great. Okay, bring it in close if I can without dropping it because it's heavy. Can you see the edges there? It's already starting to cook because it's hot. So let me put this, I'm going to put this on the, I got to change the racks around actually. Okay, put this right below the muffins. And I might flip them, put the muffins underneath and the cast iron on top. That way it cooks evenly and doesn't get too cooked on the bottom or too cooked on the top, depending on whatever. Or I could put them both side by side on the top shelf. I think I prefer that. Oh, it's heavy and hot. Okay. All right, and then about, I don't know, 10 minutes in, I'll flip-flop them. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know how it turns out. The cornbread muffins are done. Just took them out. They're too hot to test yet, but golden brown. Yum, yum, yum. My son and I will taste them together to show you what we think. He'll be home from school soon. So I want to get rid of the rest of the milk that we used for the cornbread. It's over here. I don't want to keep cow's milk in the fridge. We don't use it. I only bought it for the potato soup, like I said earlier, and I don't want to waste it. Don't want to drink it. Not something we enjoy. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to make hot chocolate. We're going to make homemade hot chocolate. So I didn't measure it. We're just going to dump in cocoa powder, sugar, some vanilla, and stir it until it tastes good. Add some more until it tastes good. It'll be all good. It's all good. I'm going to put that on low. Okay, so the milk is warm. I have it on medium-high. I wanted to get the milk warm and keep an eye on it and mix often. And now that it's warm and mixed, we're going to add just a tiny bit of vanilla, like less than a capful that this came with. We'll start with a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then we'll do a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Okay. Let me see. Should look a little bit lighter for you, I think. Just a little bit, maybe. Well, the filmy bits are lighter. So this is a pretty dark color here. I'm going to get just a little bit into my cup to taste to see if I needed to do anything different. That's plenty of cocoa, I think. Maybe just a smidge more sugar. Where's the measure? Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. Maybe a tablespoon or something. I'm going to turn the heat low. This is just going to sit here. My son will be home from school soon, And this will be ready for him to enjoy and tell us what he thinks about it. Yeah, that tastes like actual hot chocolate, a little bit more sugar. Should be good. Hopefully he likes it. Knowing him, it won't be sweet enough, but we'll just start there. So I got it as low as it can go. Just want it to stay warm and not burn. I'll stir it a few times before he gets here, and then we will get his 2 cents and see if he approves. So it was probably 3/4 of a half gallon of milk, 1/4 of the cocoa powder, and then a little more than 1/4 of sugar, and then just a little bit of vanilla. Oh, and then I read a recipe and it said add chocolate morsels, and I only have a few left at the very bottom of this bag, so I was going to toss those in. So we'll just let those sit there and melt, and we'll give it another try. All right, Evan's home, and he's going to try the cornbread muffin.
All right.
So I found a way to use the milk up between the cornbread and the cocoa I made for you.
Really good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Made it just for you. And I made cornbread in the cast iron as well.
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's really chocolatey. I like it.
Good. So
Yeah.
Evan approved?
Yeah.
Yay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We made cornbread and hot chocolate to get the milk used up. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.